Jesus is having a party and you go to the party. All right, everyone, we're moving from November into December. That means we're getting ready for some Christmas. And I know a lot of times we like to say, keep Christ in Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. And like, yeah, that's true. But that means we got to live it. We got to put it into action. I got 3 ways to do that here. First, the manger scene. The nativity scene, the creche, whatever you want to call it, it's a big deal. Jesus became a human being. Like, he is the image of the invisible God. He made himself an image, so let us lift him up as the image of God. I want that image to be in every house, absolutely. You can't say, oh, I love Jesus, and like spend multiple hundreds of dollars on gifts and have no nativity scene in your house. Or if you have a nativity scene in your house, it's like made out of little plastic stuff. Like, no, put your money where your heart is. If you truly believe in Jesus, get a good nativity scene. Get a good scene of the birth of Jesus Christ. Amen? Amen. Secondly, be aware of how we greet each other. We must be aware of how we greet each other. Happy holidays. That's very nice. You get when the pastor gets a Christmas card that actually says happy holidays, he's like, what's going on? It's Christmas. Now, also, I know that the word holiday means holy day. If you look back in the etymology, the history of that word, so I'm not going to be terribly offended, and I'll return that greeting by like, yes, happy holy days to you too. But we must keep Christ in Christmas intentionally. When you see someone, say, Merry Christmas. God bless you. If you believe in Jesus, you're going to do this. If you're going to be moving away from Jesus, you're afraid about offending anyone, you'll say Merry Christmas anyways. You got to get over it. You got to get over it. There's no way around it. Otherwise, we're going to follow this statistical trend and we're not going to be Christian much longer. The third thing is to prepare and party. Prep and party. Absolutely. There's a cool tradition. I think in the 1500s, a lot of Christians moved away from it because of the hesitancy with having images. But we used to have this Jesse tree. And each day of preparation would represent some member of the family tree of Jesus. And the family would read that prophecy or read that story of the great figure in the Old Testament. And they'd hang up that ornament that was like a representation of Jesus or of that character, and they'd put it on the tree. And by the end of Christmas, they'd go through the whole family tree of Jesus. They'd go through all these different prophecies of Jesus, and they're ready for the party. So the Jesse tree is an awesome way to prepare. Look up what a Jesse tree is and see if you can do that in your home. It'll make a big difference because it's super scriptural and it all leads up to the New Testament. We get to see how the Old Testament prepares the way for the New Testament. And then when it's Christmas Day, like Jesus is having a party and you go to the party. Do not skip a Christmas service. Do not skip a Christmas service. We got to dig in. If you're open for a Catholic service, in Stigler, I got one at 4 p.m. and Spiro at 6 p.m. and then in Poteau at 8 p.m. Be there. You're certainly welcome to join us. Maybe you got your own church. We'll go there as well. We got to show up to the party of Jesus. Jesus having a birthday party, we're going to be there. And then go home and celebrate. Bring people together. Every party has got to have a few different things. You got to have good food, you got to have good people, and you got to have a good activity. You put those three things together, it's going to be a grand festival, Make some excellent food, give a cheers to Jesus, and celebrate the Lord. He's here. He's been born. He's come to save us, which is awesome. So my brothers and sisters, Merry Christmas to you in advance. Look forward to seeing you around. And I'll tell you, happy holy days if you tell me happy holiday.